Welcome back. Just before the break, I was talking to Mr. Bahir Ahmed about the infrastructure for tourism industry in Bangladesh, particularly in Sylhet area, Sylhet region, which is very well known for its scenic beauty. When you mentioned infrastructure, see, my mind goes back. I mean, only 2 months, a month and a half ago, I was in Bangladesh. I traveled from Dhaka to Nasir Nagar, not very far from Habiganj.
Yes.
The main road is okay, acceptable, but not fantastic, acceptable. But the traffic and the way vehicles are driven, cars, and the kind of vehicles you find on the road, see, slow moving, fast moving, some of them go like rockets, some of them don't move at all, see, they're donkeys, as if. How can we manage that to attract? I mean, I know we are not talking about foreign tourists as such, we are talking about our own people who, whenever there is a break, I see on television screens, you see it on television screens, people are queuing up for 3 days before the Eid break to go to maybe about 100 kilometers from Dhaka, maybe 200 kilometers from Dhaka. The launches are full, the trains are full, people are sitting on the top of the train. What is happening? How can we manage this?
You will be really, and you and your viewer will be surprised to know that in Bangladesh, 53 lakhs of vehicles exist. But it will really scary to know that only 50% of those drivers
have got the license.
They got the license to drive.
And the rest have the license to kill.
The rest of the people don't have license, they drive. So that's the execution of the law should be implemented very strongly. Otherwise, road will remain. Government is doing excellent job making good infrastructure for the communications, but as long those problems are not tackled properly, law are not implementing properly.
They have to be tackled at the local level, isn't it?
Yes.
The culverts cannot be repaired by Dhaka government, see, sitting there. They have to be settled, address the problem at the local level, at the council level, see, at the mayoral level in the union.
Yes, but vehicle license is provided by the Special Vehicle License Authority, and problem that they don't have control over issuing license. They don't have proper training facilities to get the vehicle license in Bangladesh have. As I mentioned earlier, is 50% of the driver don't have the valid license to drive the car or drive the trucks. And that is the main problem of the
this is about the drivers.
In Bangladesh.
This is about the drivers. This is about the man behind the wheel.
Yes, exactly.
Now man behind the machines. See. Now let's talk about the machine. Do they have an MOT?
They have officially, but irony is that is no effectiveness, and still the 1960s car or trucks are still on the road, and the trucks and buses should get the MOT license like we do in Bangladesh. It does not exist actually. Officially it exists, but implementation is not there. You can see in Dhaka and most of the city's road, the truck and bus is on the road. They should not be allowed to come to the road. And that is the main problem.
They should have been recycled long time ago.
Yeah, of course.
It's also, see, when I see those buses and trucks on the road, I also admire the ingenuity, the genius of the technicians who can make those machines run, and they can bring in profit for the owners, you see. Because this is a genius, you see, how to make it, repair it, and run it on the street, you see. This is a great genius. I wish that if this could be channeled to better ideas, like using it for the right purpose rather than using these age-old vehicles and causing accidents on the road.
Of course, in one hand they deserve the compliment, but in other hand, those old buses and the way it's in the road is type of killing machine in Bangladesh. So that's the reason roads are we can't say is really very safe if you travel. If you see the accidents, lots of senior people, lots of people died in the in those.
One of the finance minister died.
Yes,
some
really
filmmakers died.
Yes. It's very sad.
And it goes on, as you see.
Yes.
I mean, you turn on the television
we
news.
We wish it will be implemented properly in coming days.
Well, let's hope, inshallah, let's pray that it will be implemented and that people will be able to travel from place A to place B safely. You have a hotel management background, and you also have a wide range of investments in Europe and Bangladesh, including aviation projects and consultancy project, finance, property, and food processing business. Is this all in Bangladesh, or?
Few in Bangladesh, few is here. Now, because of the busy schedule, I am trying to curb and concentrating UK and in Bangladesh more.
Right.
UK, I am not expending too much, but giving quality time to Bangladeshi projects.
Right.
Like we just got the project for our company for with a Dutch collaboration to build up the second floating terminals in Chittagong. Bangladesh is the only country in the world we don't have. We call it blue economy. We don't have enough infrastructure for the blue economy, and Bangladesh government are taking initiatives for to save time and energy and easy access to the incoming goods distributed all over the country, preparing a few more terminals now.
You are also the founder, chairman, director of Rock Asset Management Limited of Bangladesh. Is it still functioning?
It's functioning, but because capital market activities in Bangladesh is really from last few years, is not activated enough. So what we call it in silent mode. we let it in silent mode and try to take back the investment and looking for other project to invest.
Let's come back to London and this British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It was founded in 1991.
1991, yes.
By a group of British Bangladeshi businessmen, and the purpose was to promote trade and investment opportunities and corporate business between UK and Bangladesh. See. And you serve the business, your services are business information, records, seminars, research, workshops, and cultural activities. How is BBCCI doing? Has it achieved its targets? Is it still in the process? And are you happy with its performance?
It's very important and interesting question. Thank you very much. It was founded by late Mr. M.A. Rahim and some of our pioneer businessmen with a vision to improve the business activities between UK and Bangladesh, support the business from the both countries. Up to certain extent, up to now, Chamber achieve a certain objectives, but could do far better because of opportunity lying in Bangladesh at this moment. I can give you one example. Bangladesh have now almost 26 asset managements, merchant banks, but American diaspora are taking most advantage of those sectors than UK diasporas, UK NRVs. Like we have only 2 asset management companies in Bangladesh from UK diasporas, and that is lack of information, lack of communication between the 2 countries business community, UK and Bangladesh, and that is the reason that we are not unable to bring the young talent, brain and business communities from UK to take them to Bangladesh to think, invest in more. This is also due to our generation, although we are very successful. Our first generation lay out the foundation for here.
Yeah.
We, the second generation, we are successfully executed our part educating the children.
Yes.
Part integration. As my personal opinion, we should integrate more with the mainstream communities. As you can see that Mori research last month, 85% British society are divided because we fail to integrate more with the mainstream community, take the benefit out of it. So those all objective we could achieve far better. Chamber British Bangladesh Chambers of Commerce can do more if we can have really unite ourselves with and interact more with the young generation to bring them in. And also, you know that the objective wise work through the community is also very important. We spent lots of unenergetic time doing other thing which is not very productive to the
shouldn't we be taking more interest in the local politics?
Yes, of course. You see, if you see the Indian community, they have 12 plus MPs. Only they have advantage of position
and a number of lords.
Yes, of course. And we should be involving more in local politics, enjoy more.
The richest man in the country is Hinduja brothers.
Yes, and yes, you touch the very valid and important point. Who thought after the 71 years of independence from the British Raj, today in this country, in UK, the richest man is Indian. The second largest investor in UK is Indian companies. Second largest employer in UK in Indian companies. And we believe Bangladesh can do far better if we can we could think ahead, forward thinking, take the advantage of modern world financial advantages. Like I can give you one figure which in my territory in especially in financial sector. In 2017 Indian businesses took from London Stock Exchange by floating their shares 2.3 billion pound in 1 year. Indian company has in London stock market more than 100 companies listed, and Bangladesh after 2005 Beximco is not a single company is listed there. So Bangladeshi business also should seek support from the British Bangladesh Chambers of Commerce and diaspora community, how to take the low cost funds and finance.
Mr. Bahir Ahmed, we need to take a break here.
Thank you.
It's very interesting. You see, you got into the rhythm of things. You see, now we need to take a break and we'll come back to it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for being with us. We need to take a short break and we'll be back soon. Don't go away.